Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So friends, today we have a special guest with us. His name is Pawan, and he recently got selected in LTI for a package of 6.5 LPA. Now, how did he apply for LTI? What was asked in the written round? What happened during the interview? And how many levels of LTI is there, like level 0, level 1, and level 2 for different packages? So everything Pawan is going to explain you, and he will give a clarity. So Pawan, before we move into that, so please introduce yourself, and congratulations a lot for getting selected in LTI for a package of 6.5.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So basically, your channel helped me a lot for this, for my achievement. The videos you posted has really helped me
Mhm.
in preparation for my placement, sir. The
Great,
aptitude
great.
questions which you posted,
Mhm.
I have seen all of your videos and I have practiced by watching your videos only.
Okay,
So I would like to thank you. Thank
great,
your channel.
great, Pawan. Now please introduce yourself.
Thank you, sir. Yes, myself, Pawan Uddhav Wagmare. I am from Ambernath, Thane, Maharashtra.
Mhm.
Currently, I am in my seventh semester
Mhm.
pursuing Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering from Ramraodik Institute of Technology, which is in Navi Mumbai.
Okay,
And recently, I got placed in LTI.
great.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
That's all.
so now I will definitely ask you questions like how did you apply, and your written test and interview. So all the information you have to provide, so that the viewer who is watching, they will give a complete clarity. But can you also explain what is this level 0, level 1, why it is different in LTI, and on which level you got selected? So that also I wanted to know.
Yes, sir. Basically, hiring is different for each and every company. So, though then prefers this what we can say this rounds we can say level 0, level 1, and level 2.
Mm-hmm.
So basically level 0 is for 4 LPA package,
Mm-hmm.
level 1 is for 5 LPA, and level 2 is for 6.5 LPA. So
Okay.
the difference is that the person which is getting 4 LPA job, he
Mm-hmm.
don't have to do coding, he don't have to attend coding round. Means
Mm-hmm.
if he fail in coding round, then he is eligible for 4 LPA job. And the person which are eligible for 5 LPA and 6.5 LPA,
Mm-hmm.
I think they have successfully completed the coding round, sir.
Correct, correct. You are very much right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So also I would like to tell the audience. So sometime back the LTI hiring was there, and that was for only level 0 and level 1 for a package of 4 and 5 LPA. Okay. Now Pawan, so how did you apply? So was it off campus or it was on campus? So please explain from the beginning. So your complete journey of getting selection in LTI.
Yes, sir. I will tell you everything, sir. Basically, it was an on-campus drive.
Mm-hmm.
I received a message from my college TPO in last week of August, I think. Yes, sir. And we have to register for it. Like every company process, it's same for registration. We have to provide our email ID, etc. All of us know. Then, and on 6th September, there was online test scheduled. It was an aptitude test. I got mail on 5th September that
Mm-hmm.
my test is scheduled next day. So we have to be prepared that we can get a mail for test within 1 day only. Means,
Okay.
if my test is today, then I can get test mail yesterday only. So we have to be prepared. Everything we don't have to go anywhere. So like we think that we will get some time for it. So it's not like that. We have to be so much busy during the placement process.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they provided test details and the platform. I think it was on AMCAT platform. So they
Mm-hmm.
provided us a application link which we had to install on our PC.
Mm-hmm.
So I have done installed it, and on 6th September there was our aptitude round.
Mm-hmm.
So the basically aptitude round consisted of 5 sections. The first sections were like logical reasoning. Basically, all the for all companies there is same logical, verbal, and there was advanced aptitude in this.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, there is only aptitude advanced quant section. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
basically companies have only quant section, but it had advanced quant, and there were technical MCQs question. Technical MCQs were divided into 2 sections.
Mm-hmm.
First was pseudocodes, and second was computer science.
Okay.
The computer science questions consisted of CS topics like operating systems, DBMS, and computer networks.
Okay. So I
Yes,
just
sir.
wanted
So
to
now,
summarize. So in the first round, you had logical, you had quantitative
verbal,
aptitude, advanced, aptitude, and then you had verbal,
Yes.
and then you had technical MCQs, and then you
MCQs.
had
Yes.
CS related questions.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
So do you remember what was the duration, and if roughly you can tell the number of questions in each section, so that will again help a student to understand.
Uh, Yes, sir. Logical, verbal, and advanced quantitative. Each section had 12 questions, sir. Like
Okay.
12 questions in logical, 12 questions in verbal, etc. And 15 minutes were given per section for
Okay.
only logical, verbal, and quantitative.
Mm-hmm.
And the technical MCQs, in pseudocode parts, there were 25 questions, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And in computer science parts, there were 20 questions.
And
And
how
that
much time?
the 1 minute per question. Like for pseudocodes, 25 minutes, and
Mm-hmm.
for computer science, 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, great. So this will give good clarity. So yeah, now we can continue.
Yeah, so the level was for the logical reasoning was medium. We can see easy to medium. Anybody,
Mm-hmm.
if we have practiced some basic questions related to blood relations, syllogism, etc., we can easily crack it.
Mm-hmm.
Means basically, I want to tell that LTI test is very easy.
Okay.
If you are not able to crack this LTI test, then you have to work very hard. We can
Okay.
we can say that LTI test is very easy.
Mm-hmm.
So the questions were on easy to moderate level,
Mm-hmm.
and for advanced quantitative also there were easy to medium level. So the basically logical, verbal, and quantitative part was easy,
Mm-hmm.
and in LTI the main section is technical MCQs, sir. Basically, if they I means I have talked with various friends that though those who were not able to perform well in technical MCQ section, they were not eligible for the second round. They
Okay.
did well in logical, verbal, and quants, but they did not done well in technical MCQs part, so they were eliminated. Some,
Mm-hmm.
and we can say that pseudocode section, basically pseudocodes are like there is time complexity, sir. A very long code is that we have to add things, XOR things in pseudocode, sir. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, it takes a lot of time. So here thing which matter is our problem solving skills in a limited time, sir. Basically, 25 questions will be there, but we don't have to do all 25 questions, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I think there is a separate sectional cutoff assigned by the company.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to just keep our mind calm and then proceed solving the sums, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Good, good.
questions were also easy to medium questions, sir. And
Okay.
CS related all were MCQs, sir, not any numerical part. If we have learned it in our college, like college level questions only were there, we can easily do it, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good, good. So after the first
Yes,
round,
sir.
again, when did you get mail for second round?
Sir, I attempted test on 6th September. So on 7th September, I received in evening, I think, I
Mm-hmm.
received the mail that there will be my second round on the next date. So like I received mail on 7th September, then my test was scheduled on 8th September.
Mm-hmm.
That is of communication round and coding round. So
Okay. So what happened
yes,
in
so
the communication round?
yes, yes, the communication round also had some of the sections like communication round is introduced this year only. Means till last year it was very new to the companies, but
Mm-hmm.
this year now it is the communication round is mandatory in every company.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, students take it very lightly, like they think that it is very easy and they just directly appear the communication round without any preparation. But it's not
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
We have to stay very focused in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there were, I think there were 9 sections in communication round.
Mm-hmm.
Few sections were like we were given a word on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have to read and pronounce. Like
Mm-hmm.
means they will check our pronunciation skills, and there in some section there will be bot. They will speak some words, and we have to repeat behind.
Mm-hmm.
And in some section, the bot will repeat a sentence. It's a long sentence will be there, I think, of 10 to 15 seconds, and the bot will ask questions on it. So here our concentration ability is tested, and many students we can say that got eliminated here. So we have to listen
Okay.
very carefully what they
Okay. So communication
yes sir.
round is also the elimination round, right?
Yes, definitely. It is an elimination round. If we don't, means if we have to, suppose if we did 2 to 3 questions wrong, then it's no problem.
Okay. So you know
It's no
someone who
problem. But
was
we have,
okay. Do you know someone who was eliminated
mm,
after the communication round? Any of
yes, sir,
your friends?
yes, sir, definitely. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Many, I think, 10 to 15 people. Past week means in second round what was sir? Communication round was sir, and
Mm-hmm.
then again immediately coding round was sir.
Mm-hmm.
So many people were there who solved one or two coding questions successfully, passed all test cases, but didn't receive call for the interview, sir. So I think they missed out in communication only.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I think communication is very important.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yes,
fine.
sir. Yes, sir. But just yes, sir. And coming to coding round consisted of two questions.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to solve both the questions in 45 minutes. There was no separate timer for a single question.
Mm-hmm.
Two questions were there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and the question level was first question was easy, and
Mm-hmm.
second was medium level question. I solved. I have practiced. I had practiced coding, so I was able to solve both the questions, sir. And the questions, first question, I think it was on string.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were given a string and we had to count the special characters in that string. First
Okay.
question, it was very easy.
Mm-hmm.
And in second question, like it was a bit modified question. Like we were given a string, it was also a string based question.
Mm-hmm.
We had to reverse a string, and we have to compare the string with the original string, and then we have to count the matching letters in that string.
Okay.
We have to print the count of that. Yes. So it was also easy to medium level questions, sir.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yes, sir. That's about coding round, sir.
okay. One question here. So, for everyone, the coding questions, like in your batch, for everyone, the coding question was same, or it was different for different people?
No. It was different, sir. Not the same question.
Okay, so you have to be lucky into that. Okay, great.
Yes.
And so, after your written test, after how many days you got call for interview?
So basically, LTI process. I am talking about on campus. It basically takes. It is a 3 to 4 weeks process, sir.
Mm-hmm.
LTI usually takes. I think my interview was scheduled at 10 after 10 to 12 days after the communication and coding test. So I
Okay.
received basically they were not. Yes, sir. I received mail after 12 days, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I had written my test on 8th September, and I received mail that I have cleared the test on 18th September, sir.
Okay, and
And
when
my
you had
interview
to,
was scheduled on 19th September, sir. Immediately after next day, I received mail on night, and in morning my interview was scheduled. So we have to be very ready for it.
it was face to face or virtual?
A virtual interview, sir.
Okay.
It was on Microsoft Teams. Yes.
Mm. Okay. So, can you tell us more about that? So, what
Yes, sir.
happened
The
in the
first,
interview? Mm-hmm.
yes, sir. The technical, the first round, first interview was technical interview.
Mm-hmm.
So in technical interview, the interview introduced himself,
Mm-hmm.
and then he asked me to introduce myself.
Mm-hmm.
And first, I think that interview was Java oriented person. So I think when I entered into the panel, he asked me that, do I know Java?
Mm-hmm.
Then I told him that, sir, I know Java, but my preferred programming language is Python.
Mm-hmm.
I told him that. So he told that okay, not a problem. Then he asked me a question, coding question.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have given you some numbers, and I
Mm-hmm.
have to find the second highest from that number.
Okay.
So he asked me the approach. So
Mm-hmm.
how will I do? Then I explained him. I told him that using sorting we can do. In Python there is an inbuilt function of sort
Mm-hmm.
function inbuilt as well. So he asked me that without using sort function, how can we do?
Mm-hmm.
So I explained him the process that the sorting algorithm I explained that how sorting algorithm works, and
Mm-hmm.
I told that we can code that sorting algorithm there.
Mm-hmm.
Then he asked me what is merge sort. He asked me merge sort algorithm,
Mm-hmm.
and I explained him that. Then he asked me what is SDLC.
Mm-hmm.
SDLC is a hot topic of LTI. Every interview we are
Mm-hmm.
asked like what is SDLC.
Okay.
Yeah. So he asked me what is SDLC. I told him that. Then he asked me what is agile model in SDLC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then I also told him what is agile model.
Mm-hmm.
And afterwards he asked me any web technologies do I know.
Mm-hmm.
Then I told him that I know HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me that what is HTML. Then he asked me what is HTML and CSS. What
Mm-hmm.
is use of HTML?
Mm-hmm.
And then he asked me what are non-Indian tags in HTML.
Mm-hmm.
He just asked two questions on HTML, and then he just asked me full form of CSS.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, just that's it for web concepts. And then he asked me database technologies do I know?
Mm-hmm.
Then I told him that I know SQL.
Mm-hmm.
So then he asked me a query to find second highest salary from a
Mm-hmm.
given table.
Mm-hmm.
I told him the query, and then he asked me, other than SQL, which technologies do I know?
Mm-hmm.
So I told him that, sir, I am not aware of any other than SQL, but I have bit knowledge of JSON because in my resume I have mentioned that I have did an internship. It was an AI and ML internship.
Mm-hmm.
So in that internship, I worked on JSON. So
Mm-hmm.
he asked me the full form of JSON and how data is stored in JSON. That's
Mm-hmm.
it, sir. That was all for the technical interview, sir.
For how much time it was there, the technical interview?
It was 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay. And then when was your
Yes.
HR round? Immediately or?
No, sir. HR round,
Mhm.
it was also, I told that
Ten.
LTI is a very long process. And then again,
Mm-hmm.
after 10 to 12 days, I got selected, means I got a list that
Mm-hmm.
I have cleared the technical round
Mm-hmm.
and there will be HR round. And I
Mm-hmm.
think on 29th of October, I
Mm-hmm.
received the mail that I have cleared my HR round.
Technical round.
And on 30th,
Mm-hmm.
yes, technical round.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be having my HR round on the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Then it was scheduled on morning.
Mm-hmm.
Then I attended the HR room. The HR asked just simple HR questions like, "Tell me about yourself," and he asked me my five strengths and weaknesses. Five strengths and weaknesses. So I
Mm-hmm.
was shocked at how can I tell five strengths and weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I just told him five strengths, and I didn't told five weaknesses. I just told two weaknesses of mine. Sir.
Mm-hmm.
So he was satisfied. I think if it's okay if we not tell more of our weaknesses.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Yes, yes. Then afterwards, he asked me any failure if I have faced in life. He
Mm-hmm.
asked me this question, and then other common HR question like, am I okay with relocation? Am
Mm-hmm.
I okay with time shifts, night shifts, etc. Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's
This
it,
was
and
also
it
for
was
5 to 10 minutes or HR round.
it's 10 to 15 minutes. Yes, it was exactly 10 minutes. HR.
Okay. And
Yes.
HR interview happened on 30 of September, right?
Oh, yes, sir,
Oh,
September, 30th of
okay. And
September.
when did you get the final result?
On 20th October in evening, we received a list from our college TPO.
When?
With 2nd October.
2nd October. Oh, okay. So on
Yes,
the
sir.
various auspicious day you got. Okay, great man. So
Yes.
it was a nice session with you, and this will definitely give a lot of information to the student. And if I'm not wrong, you are a CSE guy, right?
No, sir, I'm EC, Electronics and Telecommunication.
Oh, so being electronics and communication graduate also, you are good at coding and you did well, and a 6.5 LPA package starting career is very, very good. Okay, Pawan. So
Thank you, sir.
thanks a lot for coming to our platform and guiding the student. And I also encourage other student. So if you have got selected and wanted to share your experience, so please do send a email on the email ID which is displayed here. So please do send an email to us, and we will be definitely conducting a interview session with you, which I mean, kind of interview experience session with you, which will help others a lot. So keep that helping nature, like Pawan, and definitely it will help others and yourself also to grow in your professional career. Thank you.